Hey everybody, Kathy here from Whole Home and Body Health, and I just wanted to give you a quick tip today about balancing your blood sugar and helping you to sleep through the night. So if you're waking up in the middle of the night, 1, 2, 3 a.m., something like that, it could be your blood sugar. There's many things it could be, but first we need to identify and get your blood sugar under control so it is not waking you up in the middle of the night. So something that could help is actually balancing your blood sugar every day. That's the most important thing. And if you want to get a little bit more guidance on how to actually balance your blood sugar, then I would recommend downloading my free blood sugar balancing guide. I'll put a link to that below. So that's actually very, very important. But if you're already balancing your blood sugar and you're still waking up at night, I want you to actually have a snack before bed. So I know a lot of people in the health field will say don't eat 2 to 3 or even 4 hours before bed, and I actually do agree with that. But for those of us that have blood sugar issues, we need a little bit more support until we can make it to that spot where we don't have to eat. I'm actually somebody that has some blood sugar issues, and I do find that I sleep better when I have a little snack before bedtime. So what kind of snacks should you have? I'm going to tell you, and this is one of my favorites. So I have a couple of things here which are all great. The first one is some collagen, some hydrolyzed collagen. This is the Great Lakes brand, which is a brand that I like. There's plenty of other brands out there. Collagen is a really hot product right now, but it's basically just like gelatin. So it's coming from animal hooves or bones. And the difference in collagen from gelatin is that the collagen actually won't gelatinize when you put it into liquid. So you can just mix it into a liquid and it stays very clear and it won't gelatinize, which is good for what we're doing here. The other thing I'm going to put in there is a little bit of Manuka honey. Ooh, this is great stuff. So honey, while it is a source of sugars, the ratio of sugar actually will digest more slowly than just say table sugar. And the Manuka honey has some really amazing medicinal properties to it. If you've got infections, microbial imbalances, something microbial, the Manuka honey can actually be really, really helpful for your immune system. And you can actually even apply it topically when you've got a cut or something going on your skin. Manuka honey is a bit more expensive, but you only need a little bit. And so some of us, we need a little bit actually of glucose before we go to bed to bring our blood sugar kind of back into balance. Not much. I'm talking about like a teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons of the Manuka honey. A teaspoon is actually plenty. And then I've got some of this Cocoa yogurt. Holy smokes, is this stuff good. So I love dairy, but it doesn't love me so much. And I do still like to have some of my fermented foods. So the coconut yogurt is a good option for me. If you don't want to do a yogurt, this stuff is actually a little bit expensive. You can just do plain old coconut milk out of a can. You do want that full fat because the fat here is actually going to help with our blood sugar balancing. So something like a nice yogurt, you could do dairy yogurt if you want, is fantastic. So I am going to mix these 3 things together in a jar, maybe 1/4 of a cup of the yogurt or so, a scoop of the collagen, a teaspoon of the honey, and that is going to be an amazing bedtime snack. So the benefit here is that we're getting a little bit of carbohydrate and a little bit of protein to really keep our blood sugar stable through the night. So hopefully we won't wake up. When our blood sugar dips too low in the middle of the night, hormones, cortisol and glucagon are released to tell our liver to release sugar to put back into our bloodstream. And those hormones are actually stimulating, so we wake up. So we want to avoid that, and that's where this snack can be really helpful. Now, a bonus, and what I do a lot of times is I actually will add, I don't know if you can see this, the sun is not so great right now, this mega prebiotic is something that I add most of the time too. And this prebiotic I have found over time has really helped with my serotonin levels. So the bacteria in your gut are one way that our neurotransmitters are made. So they actually help to make serotonin. And so by feeding the gut bacteria with a prebiotic is food for the bacteria in my gut, I have found that my sleep has actually benefited quite a bit. So I was, a little bit low on my serotonin. Helping my gut microbiome with the Mega Prebiotic has helped quite a bit. So I will mix all of these things together, have that as my little snack before bed. It's awesome. Another thing you could do is you could actually mix these up and just keep it in the fridge. And if you're somebody that struggles with being awake for a couple of hours overnight, obviously that's not ideal. Many of my clients have this problem. I'll actually have them eat this in the middle of the night. So you can kind of keep it by your bed if you want. And when you wake up, have a couple spoonfuls, eat the whole thing. And typically that's it. That's all they need. They fall back asleep and they'll sleep through the rest of the night. So that is my amazing tip for you today. I hope you found that helpful. Again, if you want more information about how to balance your blood sugar, check out my free guide. And I also want you to check out my course that's coming out soon called the Sleep Easy Method. It is an 8-week module program that covers all things sleep. We cover so much information in this program. We go really deep. And so I want you to check that out. Get on the VIP list. I will also put a link to that below. If you get on the VIP list, you are going to get early registration. So I can only take so many people in the program. So if you get on that list, you will have access to early registration so you can hold your spot. You will also get a discount to the program and some extra bonuses. So I highly suggest you do that. If you've got any questions about any of this, let me know. I would love to hear from you. And I'm hoping you have a great night's sleep tonight. Bye.